Alright, listen up boys. Today we're about to embark on a wild ride, the clash of the titans in the MMORPG world. We have got Korean MMORPGs and others, Western MMORPGs, squaring off like a heavyweight contenders. It's like the octagon cage match, and I'm here to referee this chaos. Hey, my name is PLK, and today we will have fun together. Welcome to the channel, subscribe, like, and all this stuff, but most important, watch till the end, it will be really interesting. Let's go. So let's start with some background for our research. We have Korean MMORPGs, and they often prioritize the fast-paced action combat and some interesting character progression system. They tend to feature more visual, flashy combat mechanics, requiring players to actively engage in real-time battles and rely on skill-based gameplay. These games often focus on the individual player's skill and reflexes, with combat systems that require precise timing and execution. Flashy, badass, anime style, sexy and fast. Well, okay. In contrast, Western MMORPGs typically place a great emphasis on expansive worlds, immersive storytelling, and social interaction. They often offer vast, detailed game worlds with a rich lore and narrative-driven quests. Western MMORPGs tend to feature slow-paced combat. With a greater emphasis on strategic decision-making and cooperative play. Like this strategic decision-making stuff, right? These games often provide opportunities for players to engage in group activities such as raids, dungeons, and organized PvP battles. We call them theme parks. Okay, what games are we talking about, you will ask? Easy. Let's say top 5 Korean MMORPGs. Lineage 2. Free unorganized PvP-driven gameplay, large-scale PvP, grind, no real quests. We don't can't kill these 2000 boars and get 1 gold for that, it's useless. Black Desert Online, PvP and grind, Blade and Soul, martial arts PvP. Terra, action combat. Ion, PvPvE. Big story. Yeah, it's somehow more close to Western ones in regards of questing and gameplay, but not so close. And now let's talk about the top 5 Western MMORPGs. World of Warcraft. Sure. Legendary world, lore, deep skill mechanics, dungeons, and raids. The Elder Scrolls Online. Lore, dungeons, about PvP? No. EverQuest series. Quests, lore, deep character systems. Guild Wars 2, deep lore and character progressions, and organized PvP. Interesting one, but still a theme park, and I don't think this is bad. Star Wars, The Old Republic, deep lore and character progression. Where are we going, right? Of course, we have different types of games, and every type of game have an exception, right? So, like EVE Online, Albion Online, or even Mortal Online 2, but that is more like exception than the rule. We also have shitload of different Asian MMOs which we don't even know that they exist. So, let's put all this bullshit on the side and talk about real stuff. Yeah, sure. I'll take for instance Final Fantasy. It's definitely Asian one with all this atmosphere, but more close to World of Warcraft by the type of the game. Almost. Yep, almost. I mean, Final Fantasy, it's just some from this game or from different universe. So in sake of that interesting experiment, we take typical most popular games and compare them. Easy, right? Well, what we have really? All games have different mechanics and focus on different stuff, but really, for me these games are simple to compare. This is Western MMORPGs. 1, 2, 3, right? Compared to this. I mean, this to this. One more time. This to this. And that is basically all. We can stop video here. Everything is clear. Thank you for your time and subscribe and yeah. Well, jokes aside, I don't get it. Why Western MMOs have gremlins instead of the hot babes like Asian ones? Alright, let's let's kick things off and start by exploring the gameplay mechanics. I will compare some games from the list above. Combat system. You know, let's take Black Desert Online, BDO, right? Brings a whole new level of action to the table. Its combat system is fast, dynamic, and demand precision. You'll find yourself engaged in visual stunning dancehall blades, performing cool combos and showcasing your quick reflexes. On the other hand, we have World of Warcraft, the legendary MMORPG, that has captured the hearts of the millions. World of Warcraft takes a more strategic approach to the combat, focusing on carefully managing abilities, coordinating with teammates, and executing complex rotations. It's a game that rewards teamwork and coordination, especially in challenging raids and dungeons, right? What is better? Well, I will not answer this question here for you because it's subjective, obviously. But for me personally, surprise, surprise, slow combat is better because it's more deep, but, in the same time, you feel like a shit floating in the middle of the calm lake. You want to feel yourself like a badass hero doing some crazy shit, Game itself is abstract interpretation of the adventure, and we need this cool feeling of action, epic music to be center of the story and all of this. So, who wins? Korean MMORPGs looks better for sure, but Western wins with more variety of options to make deep boss mechanics and group activities. Let's say it's a draw, right? But to be fair, I will add here a new discipline. Is it fun combat in the game or not? And action combat, more interactive combat is much more fun for sure. So half of the point will go to the Korean MMORPGs. Next one. The world. Now, let's talk about the worlds these games have to offer. To be fair, let's compare the other games like Lineage 2 and Elder Scrolls Online. It will be tough for Asians. So, Lineage 2. This is my favorite game of all times. I mean, this is my favorite MMORPGs of all time. But this game offer you so many different things and variety of the real sandbox activities. I just love it. I just love this game. Loved. Now it's a garbage. Okay. Lineage 2 brings us into high fantasy world known as Aden. And let me tell you, this world is bursting with interesting details and landscapes that will leave you breathless. From lush forests and plains to treacherous deserts. Deserts, right? Okay. Canyons and epic castles and cities. Lineage 2 offers a pretty diverse and visually captivating experience, even with these graphics. Just imagine exploring grand castles, epic fortresses, and vast open fields that scream out for epic battles. It's like epic everywhere. Well, it's old, but Koreans know how to add epicness to everything. Well, on the other hand, most of these landscapes are just background that you'll skip to go to the new grind location. It is what it is, boys. But hold on, we're not done yet. So, Elder Scrolls Online, my friends, take us to the journey through the legendary realm of Tamriel. Everybody knows Tamriel, right? This beloved franchise brings rich lore and extensive history to the MMORPG scene. You want diverse environments? You have got it! From the frozen lands of Skyrim to the mysterious realms of Morrowind and the heartland of Cyrodiil, the Elder Scrolls Online immerse you in the world of boundless exploration. Picture yourself traversing sprawling forests, stumbling upon ancient ruins, and stepping foot in captivating cities that breathe life into the massive world. And lore, of course, lore. Both Lineage 2 and the Elder Scrolls Online deliver unique and immersive worlds that will captivate you from the moment you step foot into them, right? Lineage 2 is a high fantasy realm full of adventurous spirit, while the Elder Scrolls Online vast and detailed world of Tamriel bring rich lore and diverse environment to the table. Who wins? Well, it's easy here. Korean MMOs is not about the world. Even if they have it big and open and detailed and diverse, you just don't use it like in the Western games, with the world and lore as a big part of the game, not just the background where you grind mobs. Teso definitely wins here, which is very painful for me, and I think Lineage 2 is the best MMORPG ever existed. I just love possibilities of big battles, open PvP and clan wars and intrigues and, just in my heart. The next one, progression system. Progression system. Okay, let's take Lineage 2 once again, because, you will see, and the Guild Wars 2. In the Lineage 2, your character skills are tied to their class. Each class has its own unique set of skills that you can level up and master. As you progress, you learn skill points that you can allocate to enhance the existing skills or learn the new ones. So basically, the whole gameplay is to collect, to grind, right? Enough skill points, enough levels, enough weapon to enchant it to become the perfect representation of this class. Whether you want to be powerful warrior, cunning rogue or scheming mage, Lineage 2 offer a wide range of skills to suit your playstyle, which is classes. Then, the game has variety of the classes, as I said. Like every race have almost the same class that are pretty different from other races. Take mages for instance, you have human sword or necromancer, dark elves, dark mage, and water mage for elves. Different skills, stats, playstyle and goals. And every of these classes in every race have 3 of subclasses, which you will choose on level 40 and 80. It was like that years ago, so I don't know actually is it like that right now or not. But just imagine the 3 of classes, and when you choose this class, so you're deciding your destiny literally. And this is a very cool feeling to have this. But in the end, same class and subclass will have the same skills and stats, only varies on the weapon enchantments and, tattoos, which is the different stats in the game. So it's pretty linear in sake of different builds. Now, let's switch gears to the Guild Wars 2. A fantastic MMORPG, by the way. In the game, each profession has its own weapon skills, which change depending on the weapon you equip. On the top of that, you have got a slot skills, including healing, utility, and elite skills that you can customize to suit your playstyle. You can also choose specialization to unlock new traits and skills, and at max level, you unlock the elite specialization that really shake things up. Plus, there are environmental and racial skills that add extra utility and combat options. It is all about flexibility and creating your unique builds, pretty neat, right? So who wins? Well, subclass variety system is awesome. Once again, you will find yourself and feel yourself like a badass, unique hero. I'm just don't understand why Western MMORPG can introduce the same feeling. But anyway, progression through the skill builds and variety of options in the Western MMORPGs are definitely better. I mean, it's a draw again? No. Let's be fair. Skill system is more profound and interesting. Western wins. Communities. Let's not forget about the communities surrounding these games. Like Black Desert Online has a passionate and dedicated player base, known for its competitive spirit and engaging in the social activities, guild wars and large-scale PvPs.
Nothing can fucking keep you guys? Holy shit! Move up! PAs in engage! PAs in engage! PAs in...
World of Warcraft boasts a massive and enduring community, with millions and millions of players worldwide. World of Warcraft offers a thriving and vibrant social environment.
Look at you, you idiot! Why are you playing this game? You fucking dumb shit! You fucking moron sheets! Running around like ants in Bobby Kodak's maze!
Okay, jokes aside, the best community without a doubt is just in the one game, Final Fantasy XIV. You just need to try it. Sure, this community have few assholes, but man, you enter the dungeon as a tank on a high level and say, "Hey guys, it's my first time, I will try my best, I know nothing, maybe we will die." And as an answer they say, "Good morning. Sure mate, we'll explain everything." And you know what they do during the dungeon, in the chat? I mean, just try to do it in the World of Warcraft. Now, I know what you're thinking. Which game come out on the top? Well, here's the thing, my fellow gamers. There is no definitive answer. The beauty of MMORPG genre lies in its diversity, right? I mean, no, this is not something vanilla bullshit. Let's decide once and for all who wins this battle. Western MMORPGs have lore, deep world, and profound progression system, including theme park activities like dungeons and raids, a little organized PvP, and they suck in the real open world, player-driven economy, gremlins instead of beauty female avatars, and combat system in mostly sucks. And this feeling, you feel like you're in the story, but you are not this huge, as I said, badass hero, and you want to be it. Okay, Korean MMOs have best visuals and more fun combat system, and interactive mechanics. Real sandbox. This is like real sandbox. You are pushing your destiny in the game by economy, by grind, and all this stuff. Open world feeling and real PvP. Small, big, medium, siege, all of that. And it have purpose. You PvP for the spot, you PvP for the clan, and it's for the purpose, not just, you orc, I will kill you. It's just great. But most importantly, Korean MMOs have hot chicks.
Oh, you touch my
So, subscribe, first of all, please, like, and you know who wins, right? Oh no.